Hey, it's Coach Bill, 305, and we're doing a short little backpacking trip, and we're testing out some new gear. So we're trying to find camp at this point, and trying to not walk into spider webs like this before it gets dark. So we're gonna hustle along and try to set up camp. How you doing? Alright, what we're gonna do is place it right on there, but look at that difference. Look at that. Alright, so we finally found a campsite, and the reason why it took us so long to actually find one, everything is kind of like overgrown. So like we have a lot of good trees out here, but there's so much vegetation, so it took us a while. But once we got off trail, I don't know, probably about 200 feet, we finally found this tree to that tree right there, and the bottom looks pretty decent, so like direct and everything. So we're gonna set up our hammocks right there, and then we'll try to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner afterwards. But so it's getting a little dark, but we were able to set up the whole hammock and everything before it actually got super dark. And let me just show you some of the fun features about this setup. So we are using the spreader bar from Dutch, which allows us to actually use two hammocks on the same trees. And let me show you. So this is that spreader bar, and what makes it so easy, for one, it's easy to take it apart. But if you don't have the spreader bar and you're both on the same tree, look how close you are. So when I put on the spreader bar, and I'll just try to do this with one hand. Okay. So just did it with one hand, so kudos to me. But look at that difference. So now when you're sleeping at night, you're not like slamming up next to one another, so it makes it a lot more comfortable, so your shoulders aren't squeezing. Jeez, it's getting dark. I'm using my 3/4 quilt. Oh, thanks. Got some light. So this is my 3/4 under quilt from Hammock Gear, and this is a different size than Josmic's. So this is hers. This is the incubator, and it goes all the way down there. So she's gonna be nice and toasty. And basically all we do is we have our little hammock stuff right here, so we can put our phones and stuff. And where is your bug net? Oh, her bug net is right in here. Okay, she doesn't have her bug net up. I actually have mine up, so you can actually see it. So this is a half wit, and I'm actually really liking it. So it covers up your whole like head part, but your feet are protected because you got a sleeping bag or a quilt. Now we are gonna go make some food, but we need to make a fire because we brought something special. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we got a bunch of wood already stacked up, and I like to do a little technique if I can. I kind of make like a little teepee, like a little, almost like a little tree, and then I'll stack some of the wood like this all over that, and this is going to allow the air to pass underneath it and also catch on fire and still give that teepee feeling, but almost doing it like a lean-to. So I'm using these fire starters that I made from at home, and believe it or not, these 10 fire starters weigh about 4 grams, and they're pretty nice. It's just Vaseline on these, and then I can just go ahead and light them. And I'll stick them in. They have a burn time about 2 minutes each. So I'll just place that wherever I like it. Actually, you can actually hold it, light it, and we'll just, I gotta relight it. There we go. We'll just place that right in there, and we'll see if that stuff catches. Doesn't look like the flames actually touch anything yet. Still needs some small stuff. We're just gonna keep on stacking the wood on top. So it's actually looking pretty decent. This wood is pretty dry, so it's almost like an unfair advantage. Right now, I'm making it look easy, but it's been dry. Yeah, looks like it's going pretty good. Yeah, just keep on stacking it up like a teepee. This wood is so dry. These fire starters worked really well, didn't they?
You used one.
Yeah, I just used one. Pretty stoked about that. Now I'm just gonna fan it just a little bit. Get the air going. Look at that. It works like instantly. That's why those fires get so big out west. That wind blows and just kicks up the flame. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna trim this whole tree down so we can actually cook on the fire. And I'm just gonna kind of break little pieces off to get it started and get that tip going good. And I just want to peel this pretty much like you're skinning like an apple, and you just want to cut off the skin. Once you cut off the skin, you're just going to place this part into the fire and let the germs just die. Oh yeah. See it. Oh, I'm starving. One hot dog for you. It's okay. You can hang off a little bit. Stick the hot dog right in the middle. Let me actually place it over here. Might have to work on our fire a little bit. I'm gonna put a rock on this end too. There we go. Let that cook. Alright, looks like my hot dog's done. Looks good. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect right there. Look at that thing. Oh, that is golden right there. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. I'll just take this right off using the bun. Oh, this thing's huge, honey. Nothing beats cooking on the fire. A Hoffman's hot dog, one of the best. Oh, nice. Now this is a hot dog. I'll put some ketchup on that. All right, going in for the first bite. Oh, this is good. A lot better than Mountain House. All right, but I'm gonna have to make another one. Good. Yeah, looks like the fire's out. Whoa. There's still a little heat coming from it, but it should settle out fine. Really no breeze around. But let's walk back to our campsite. Pretty dark out here. Again, this was pretty far away because we couldn't find any good areas to actually set up the hammocks because of all the brush. But you'll see right back here is our little campsite. Hello, Bonita. Well, after messing around with the bear line, it took me, I don't know, about 15-20 minutes to officially hang, but of course, like when I go to film it, I knock it out with just one try. But Believe me, it took me quite a few tries. When I'm using a bear line, I typically use this Zingit material, and what you do is you kind of just like loop it into the little hook right here, and then you can take it and then pull it all the way up. So I'm gonna pull all the way up, and I'm gonna get it, you know, like bear safe standard. That's probably about 15 feet in the air, and then I'm gonna take the cordage and I'm gonna bring it all the way down. And this is why I like this method, because you don't have to tie any knots. So I'm gonna take it, wrap it around the tree. It's so tight. And then I'm gonna take this hook and I'm just gonna wrap it around. And then all I have to do from here is just click it on, and it's secure and it's not gonna move or anything. So, yep, it's pretty much how I hang my bear bag. But now we're getting ready for camp, and I'm making sure that I am putting whatever I can in my shoes, because I just saw probably the biggest grasshopper I've ever seen. So that thing is huge. Like, there's my hand. Look at it compared to my hand. What? No, it's a grasshopper. Oh. It's as big as my foot. Jeez. Okay, well, why don't you go that way. Ugh. So I'm gonna put those right there, and we're gonna snack on some food. Got my little camp shoes on, and we're gonna watch a movie. It's only 9:30, so we're gonna enjoy the rest of the night. So all set up in the hammock. We're getting ready to watch a movie. We're actually recording on this camera too. I got Josmic right over here. Hello. And we're gonna continue watching our movie tonight. We're watching a TV series, but it's kind of relaxing, and we got plenty of room on the outside over here. And then at nighttime, I'll end up taking this little bug net right behind me. Oh, and place it over, so I'm in the bug net, and then plus my feet and everything is getting protected over here. Alright, well, here's my cook system that I'm using, that I'm excited to use. I'm actually using a new piece of gear that I haven't used out in the woods yet. I used it at home and tested with it, but it is this. So you might ask yourself, what is this? Well, I am using an alcohol stove, and you're going to be placing this right here in the alcohol stove, right in the middle, and then you place your pot right on top. Well, this is my system. It's all ultralight, definitely for the bare minimum people. I'm gonna squirt some alcohol right in here. Don't need a lot. I'm using the Tokes 450. This seems to be best for me, just because it's small, lightweight, and I really like the fact that it's small in volume, and I never fill my water up all the way. So I like adding some cold water after I get a boil. Okay, so it's lit. Put my hand over it, you can actually see the flame. And I'm gonna place it right on there. And then I have the windscreen to make it boil faster. Alright, looks like we got a boil. So this is it. It's actually keeping my hands pretty warm. What I like about the stove too is if you blow it out, you put your cap back on, you know, later on in the day if you want to get a boil, and if there's still alcohol in here, you can. And it lights right up. So that's why I really like this stove. This is the hot flame. And I'm just gonna take this water, dump it into this mug, and we'll make Jaws make some coffee. She basically likes Starbucks. Strong coffee with a lot of sugar in it. Oh, that wind is loud. I love it. Nice and foggy out here too. And this is the trick right here. So you get your coffee, and you stir it with your little wrapper. And coffee is served. Yep, my coffee's ready. Cheers. Mine's so hot. Hold on.
Oh.
Ding.
Ding.
Coffee from the hammocks. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's been a really nice trip. This is actually perfect because of the weather.
Oh, perfect weather.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to live here.
She wants to live here. Alright, well, we're gonna enjoy coffee from the hammocks. Ding! So I just spoke with Josmic, and she seems to think that we can get everything packed up within 10 minutes. I'm hoping that we can do it in 5 minutes, but we are gonna go ahead and test ourselves. Right now, it is currently 9, we'll wait to 9:12 before I actually start the timer. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1, go. Let me put on my shoes.
What are you doing? You say you're gonna timer.
Oh, I'm timing us. Don't you worry about it. I'm fully confident that we can pack up everything. Now I just gotta stuff in my quilt. Ooh, you're moving fast. There goes my quilt. Now my under quilt, and we're at 1 minute in. But to be honest, I do like having myself easy to get up and go. It makes backpacking a lot easier when all your stuff is smooth and you can do stuff without struggling. Now I'm just gonna undo my hammock and stuff it all into the stuff sack. This is what, you know, backpacking is all about. You want stuff to be easy because it does make it more enjoyable. You don't want to be out there struggling when you're out there backpacking. It just doesn't make it fun. All right.
Yes.
I'll grab the straps, and how I do the straps is put it in one hand and go right around. Again, do this with the other strap. Again, have my thumb right through the middle. Take it right through here. That's nice and tight. Take these, put them right with my hammock. All right, stuff the hammock in there. Food bag. And I'm gonna give this a little shake. Get all the leaves off. I'm gonna start collecting the tent stakes. You can actually see the wind blowing this stuff away. Oops, I forgot one step.
Perfect.
With the doors deploy. Again, I like using the sharper hooks because I really don't have to clean these. Like, they're already like clean. And then we got the snake skins, and I take the cordage and I wrap it in. Then I take the snake skins and just kind of pull them through. And I just take this, do the whole pinky thumb thing, in and out, in and out. Then I take one end and I start rolling it forward. Then I take this and I just wrap this around until I get to this point right here. And then I just locked it in place. Now that's not gonna move at all. All right, I'm almost ready. Too busy talking. It doesn't count till we put our packs on our back, okay? So, looks like I'm gonna win. I won.
No.
My pack is on.
No, you're not saying anything about
Look,
the
my
rule.
pack is on. I'm a winner. So, that was about 9 minutes, more or less. But we're gonna pack out. Well, I guess we're gonna hike out because we already packed up. And thanks for watching the video with us. Again, this is Coach Bill 3 and 5. It's just Nick. Yeah, buddy.
Bye-bye. See you.
Click on one of these videos. You might like them. Other gearless videos and stuff like that. All right, see you guys later. Coach Bill 3 and 5.